Okay, Dan, how you doing? Say hello to the camera. Now I'm just going to have some cards here. I've gone with a little mix. Now what I want you to do, Dan, take them cards and shuffle them. I'm going to turn my back. I want you to take one out and show it to the camera. Take one out. Have you done that? Yep. You're done. Yeah. Cool. And the card you selected, you've shown it to the camera, is it 8 of clubs? Look, what? How the hell did you do that? That is mental. No, don't. How the heck? Don't. That is crazy. You've got to subscribe to this guy. You've got to subscribe. He's mental. Crazy. No, we can't. Wait your turn. Absolutely amazing. What about me? Can I have a go? No, and you, no? Opposite. Thanks. Oh, Dan Tricks here, doing tricks from this awesome book, Harry Lorayne's Apocalypse, Volume 2. Done some last week, and I'm doing some again because I think there's some absolutely fantastic content out of this book. I covered some more last week. Make sure you check that video out. Some nice material last week that we covered. If you've seen the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up as well. I hope you enjoyed that little intro there. I'm actually finding it hard to perform to anyone at the moment because of this COVID rubbish. Hopefully in the future we'll get out there with the camera and film us performing some of these amazing effects that we've learned from all these books. So at the moment I'm just cloning myself, having a bit of fun with the editing software that I've got. Let's get into this first effect. I hope you enjoy it and I'll see you after. How you doing? Check this out. All I want you to do is to take a card, anyone you wish. What you got? 2 of hearts. Good choice. Now if I take the 2 of hearts and I place it into the pack like so, I'm going to lose the card in the deck. We'll shuffle the 2 of hearts in the pack so it is lost. So all I'm going to do is try and find your card. See, is it on top? No, it's a 10 of hearts. Is it on the bottom? No, it's the ace of clubs. But watch carefully. All I'm going to do is take my finger and I'm going to rub it on my sleeve, which creates static electricity. Now all I'm going to do is place it above the cards, give it a little wiggle, like so, and one card will rise from the deck, and it is in fact the 2 of hearts, and it has come from the centre of the pack. Now there is another version you can do of this. A spectator can select a card. Again, let's say 6 of diamonds. This time it's the 6 of diamonds. Again, losing it into the deck, like so.
Give it a mix. As you watch the card this time.
We're going to spread the cards like so. I'll rub my finger once again, like that. Now watch. All I'm going to do is give the finger a wiggle like this, and one card will start to rise from the pack, and it is in fact the 6 of diamonds. And that is from the centre of the pack again. I think you'd agree. That's a nice rising card trick. To be continued next week. So there you have it, an old classic in magic. That's on page 839, and that was called Arise. Not new, pretty classical in the magic field. I hope you enjoyed that. That trick was actually by a guy called Joe Safuto. Let's get into effect number 2. I hope you enjoy it. Let's get into it. Now here's a nice little card trick, slightly different from the rest. We'll take the cards from here and we'll give them a mix. Now 2 spectators can select a card. Let's say spectator number 1 selects the 10 of hearts. Spectator number 2 selects the 3 of spades, so the 10 of hearts and the 3 of spades. The 10 of hearts will get lost into the pack like so. 10 of hearts goes in. We'll cut the 10 of hearts into the deck, like so, losing the 10 of hearts in there. I keep saying the 10 of hearts, so you don't forget we get the 10 of hearts. Now I'll take the 3 of spades with the 10 of hearts. The 3 of spades goes into the pack. I lose the 3 of spades with the 10 of hearts in the deck. I'll then cut the cards one last time to the table. The 10 of hearts and the 3 of spades are now lost in the pack by using the pancake revelation. 2 cards split like so into 2 piles. Pile number 1, pile number 2. The 10 of hearts and the 3 of spades are now on top of each pile. So that little gem was called Double Pancake Revelation, and that was by J. Gordon Ojensky on page 1028. Pretty good. Let's get into the next one. Oh! Okay, piece of silk and this camera stand. You can use a mic, another piece of rope, another piece of silk. Spectator can hold it. But in this case, we're using this stand. All I've got to do is go 1, and if you watch 2, the silk will pass straight through the stand. I'll do it again, just in case you missed it. Watch as the silk passes straight through the stand. And that is silky. A nice little quickie there with the silk, and that's called No Real Silk Through, which I think is pretty damn good. Obviously you need to master it on my part, but I still think it looks fan-dabby-dozy. And that is on page 1162, and that's actually by a guy called Shigeo Takagi. Takagi. I can't even pronounce his name. Anyway, let's get into this next one. What a beauty. Yeah, here's a nice little trick I've been working on from the book. And we have a pack of cards. Now you can use your own, or you can borrow a spectator's, and it actually doesn't matter. Now what we're going to do is take the cards, give them a little mix, like so. Now I'm going to take out 4 cards. Let's see. Let's take out 4 cards. Let's take the, say, the aces. There's ace number 1, and of course the ace number 2, and 3, and 4. The 4 aces. I'm going to take them out. Now, you can see we have 2, 3, 4 aces. I'm going to place these 4 aces on the bottom of the pack, just like so. Now, I say to the spectator, I'm going to take these cards, turn them face down, and I'm going to deal from the top of the pack a pile, and if you see me take any of the aces from the bottom of the deck, you let me know. So here we go. No. 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 That one was pretty obvious, right? But what is really interesting is that one might have been obvious, but what about the other 3? And that is a pretty good bomb deal. And that trick was called Too Late by Bob King. And that's on page 919. And I think you'll agree, that is really nice with the little bottom deal there. Fantastic. Did you spot it? I bet you didn't. I've saved the best till last. I think this is a little gem. Check this one out. What a beauty. Here's a view. What do you reckon, Harry? Yeah, I do. You do? Yeah. Oh, the book talks. Okay, for this little beauty, 3 items are used and they can all be borrowed. A pen or a pencil, a banknote, any note can be used. Now, English money is pretty horrible because it's like plastic and doesn't fold very well. But anyway, I'll use it all the same. A piece of paper, a piece of newspaper, doesn't matter. Now, if I take this note, watch, I take the note and I fold it in half, like so. I then take this piece of paper, fold the piece of paper over the note, like that. And you can see in these like layers. Now watch, see if I can do this best I can. Watch, if I put it through here, not so magical. If I put it through there, not so magical. But if I was to take it and place it through here, like so, watch, through the centre of the note, here we go. Now this is where the money is hard to do, but we'll try and pierce it, just like so. You can see it straight through the note. Now if I just take it out of there, and if I just put it in at an angle, watch, just, this is very stressful. Now watch, I'll do it again, taking that note out of there, and we'll just put it through that side, like so. Then the spectator can actually take the pen through the note, like so. And if you watch, I unfold it, there's holes in the paper, but in the banknote is completely unharmed. That's a goddamn amazing miracle. Take note, people. Take note. Whoa. That is a really nice. Occasionally a little gem will come my way from these books, and I think personally that is one of them. That's actually called Invisible Hole by Yoshio Hirose. I think that's his name. And that is on page 1038. I do believe now it's time for a little hat trick. Rumour has it there's a homosexual in the village. I hope it's Craig, he's well sexy. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Please make sure, subscribe, push that bell so you don't miss any of my
videos, because you want to watch them.
See you in the next one.